Hey everyone, how are you today? Valerie Pugsley here. I have just gotten back from a trip here in the parking structure while my mom is having a procedure, and it's been a minute since I've gone live here. So I just thought I would share a couple of things that I learned on this trip. Hope you find it helpful. So, one of the things that I learned on this trip was actually the importance of disconnecting. We hear a lot of people say it, but when you really experience it, it's, I definitely can see the benefits. A lot less stress, a lot, I don't know if I'd say more clarity. I think I got more clarity from the actual thing that I went to. It was a combination um, business meetup, kind of a mastermind thing, and then some trip vacation stuff along with it. But I was also with my husband, and I had determined that I wasn't going to be getting into my phone and doing a bunch of stuff, which I didn't. I also had scheduled that today, the day after I got back, was going to be, I wasn't going to schedule any work for today either, just so that I could kind of regroup and, you know, unpack, just kind of settle back into things. Also, and I needed to do this for my mom. So, all of that to say that it was just very helpful to not be so connected, not be filling my mind full of stuff. Tempted to do some podcasts while we were driving, but in order for my husband to be able to hear it, just didn't get that many done, at least not as many as I thought I would. But it was good. Now, the event that we went to was a meetup, and it was with Ray Edwards. Um, and we were working on goals, kind of goals, but also too just some time to examine things a little bit more clearly. He had some different tools that he hadn't used in the past, which was really good. And it was interesting as we went through the exercises. There were some things that I thought it was the direction or the thing that I was supposed to be working on. And as I was working on those, other things came to mind that, no, this is a little bit more important, or that is a little bit more important. Also, some things came up as confirmation that this was the right thing to do. And so I think it's very helpful to do that on a regular basis. He has three of these per year. If you follow a 30-week year principle, I'm sorry, what is it? It's a 12-week year principle. You're doing this quarterly, just taking a little bit of time to kind of disconnect, reevaluate, look at things. Um, so that it was really good. Now, one of the things that came from this, in addition to the clarity, and that's so important. If you need help with some clarity, I'd love to have a conversation with you about that. You can message me somewhere on here or put something in the comments and we can connect. But one of the things that came up as at this mastermind, and it ended up being true for several people, myself as well. So I thought I would share this, was the idea of 10xing. And it's not like 10xing grind it out kind of thing, but 10xing like take one book and go through it 10 times instead of instead of trying to read 52 books over the year. Maybe you only read 12 and go through each one a lot more in depth. For me, there's a course that I'm taking right now, and as I'm going through it, it's an 8-week course, so I could take the course and be done. Kind of what I came away with is the idea of go through this course 10 times. Keep going over the material. So many of us, we have so many resources already. One of the other things I came away from is that I'm wealthier than I know. Just the fact that we live in America and all the opportunity and things that we have so much. So it was the idea of taking the things that I already have, and instead of going and looking for, the new thing or the next thing, just do some of the things I already have, 10 times. What is that thing that you could just keep working on or go over it again? Maybe it's not the same one 10 times, but something you've already done and read, read it again. What you may have implemented something the first time and now you're in a different place, so you're ready to implement something else from that. So those are my encouragements to you. 10xing, disconnect, Getting clarity, that's so important, so helpful for everything else that you do and just to be more productive with it. Again, if you'd like help with the clarity piece, love to chat with you. Message me, connect up here. There might be a link in the, not right immediately, but soon there'll be a link in the description. You can get a spot on my calendar and let's have a conversation. Let me know what you do to help you recharge, get clarity. Have you had any experiences disconnecting? Love to hear that too. Put it in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.